Are we gonna open them?
I think we should, yes.
Oh my goodness! Oh, it's exploding. Hello friends, it's Briar with the Grazing Daisy. Today I have a very special video for you. My good friend Indy Wild is going to be our guest on the YouTube channel today. We both love foraging, so we figured it would be a super fun idea if we both made the pine soda recipe we recently found. Let us know in the comments if you ended up making it. In the description I'm going to have all of Indy Wild's links. So check that out, go and support him, and enjoy our video.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you guys there. Today, in this video, I'm gonna be doing a super exciting collab with Briar Alba from the Grazing Daisy. And we've got something super duper exciting to share with you guys, and I am stoked. So confession, we don't actually have but one pine tree on the property, and it is the toxic kind. And so I had to go out in public, and then I found a pine tree, and I got a little bit of the pine needles from there, and so that's what I'm gonna be using for this recipe. In Texas, we have something called a loblolly pine, and then there's also a ponderosa. I think this is a loblolly. Either way, both are totally fine as long as you don't eat too much of them, and then it might cause like stomach issues and stuff. I am going to be harvesting the pine needles to make the pine soda. I've got a couple of white pine trees here. They have groupings of 5, which is how you're able to tell that it's white pine, and white has 5 letters, so that's one way to tell. I don't need a whole lot because I'm going to be just making one batch, so this should probably be enough. But all of these needles have the wild yeast on them, so then this is going to then ferment and turn into pine soda. I was just about ready to start my pine pop, however I realized I don't have anything to put it in. So I have a whole bunch of mason jars, but I looked online to see if that was kind of okay. You can do it in mason jars, it just doesn't create very good carbonation at the end, which if you're gonna make pine soda, the whole point is to have good carbonation. And then I was also kind of wary about using glass because I've always heard do not ferment things in glass because they can explode. But everywhere online said you can use this thing called a swing top bottle. I'm going to go run to the store. I think they're like $5. Searching for a container that will do well with this project that I'm about to set out on. This is my collection of jars. Most of them have like plant specimens and plant harvests in them. Bacon grease. You never know when you'll need bacon grease. Gardenias. Oh, look at this! Haha! Awesome! Yes! Okay, so I found this in my stuff. This is gonna be perfect for soda. I'm going to be working right here at this table I've set up. I've got water in here, and then that's a lot of water. I'm just gonna pour that in there. So after that, I think I'm just gonna combine the ingredients. Here are the pine needles. I've washed these because I didn't want exhaust or whatever on them. I don't know if that's gonna compromise it or not. I'm just gonna shove them in here like this. I think it'd be cooler to put the bottoms on the bottom. Gonna go in like that. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna do all of the ones I have here. Hopefully it won't be too piney. All right, it's looking like some kind of decoration. Now I'm just gonna add the sugar in here. I've got about 2 tablespoons of white sugar, and I'm going to dump it in like this. Maybe not the most sophisticated way to do this, but it works. All right, cool. It's looking awesome. Kind of Christmassy for sure. This is just normal water. Pour this in. And there we go, just like that. I cannot believe how simple this recipe is. Put this on here, shake it up. All right, so here we are. Everything went together pretty smoothly and no hiccups. I wonder if I put too much pine, but I think it's going well. So yeah, we'll see how it tastes in about 5 days. I just made it back from my little excursion. We got the pine needles in here that I had foraged for yesterday, and we got our new bottle. So I'm going to rinse this out with some soap and water. I have gathered together all of my ingredients here. These are the pine needles. Went through and I chopped off the tops of all of the sprigs.
Then we just have to add in our 1.5 cups of filtered water. We want it to be filtered because if it's unfiltered, then it can sometimes have stuff like chlorine and other things in it. The bottle is all filled up with water now, and I'm just going to add in 2 tablespoons of raw honey that I got from my bees last year, and then we'll just add in a little bit of regular sugar. Okay, so the honey part was a bit of a mess, so we have honey all over the outside of our jar here. Cleaned the top of the bottle off, and we have all of our ingredients inside. So now I am just shaking it, making sure we get all of the sugar and honey all mixed up in there. I'm just gonna keep this on my counter in kind of a warm spot for the next 5 to 6 days, and then we will have to give it a try. So throughout the next couple days, I will show you guys some updates on how it's doing.
Look at this, everybody. It's day 2, and look, we've got bubbles. I had my doubts, but this looks pretty good, and yeah, I think it'll be awesome.
It is Wednesday, and I am not sure if I'm seeing too much fermentation happening. Like if you look closely here, you can see all the little bubbles on there. So I don't know if like when you just move it, if some of those just float up to the surface and make it look like it's doing something.
I've got more bubbles than ever. There's just air collecting up in the pine needles. Seen bubbles go up to the top, and yeah. So today's Thursday night, and we're going to be opening them on Saturday at like 12. Hopefully it works. If not, it'll still be cool.
All right, it is Friday night. It's kind of difficult for me to tell what's actually happening here. I see lots of bubbles, and when you shake it like this, you can see tons of bubbles like shooting up to the surface, almost like carbonation, like it's supposed to be. However, when I made ginger beer a couple months ago, I feel like the carbonation was a lot different. The bubbles started from the bottom, were continuously shooting up to the top. The bubbles, I don't ever see them coming from the bottom, I just see them inside the needles, and then they just kind of float to the surface. I think maybe it's working. I guess we'll find out. At least the pine water has to taste good because it's been in here for several days, so it's got to be nice and pine watery. I'm excited. Whether it actually fermented or not, I think it's going to be pretty amazing.
All right, down to the final 15 minutes. Definitely carbonated to some degree, and we're going to see how they taste and if they really are carbonated. So let's go downstairs. I've not touched it since I put it here.
Are you sure it's safe to drink? I see like particles.
Yeah, there she is. We made it downstairs, so that's good. Now I just gotta join the call in like 10 minutes.
Recording in progress.
That's what I like to hear.
That's what I like to hear too. Hello! We are here together to try our pine soda, pine drink. Super exciting. Who knows if it will taste good or bad. Indy Wild, what do you have to say right now?
I'm excited. I think it's gonna be really awesome. I've been waiting for this. It feels like a long time, but the week has gone by pretty quickly.
How are you gonna do yours? Are you pouring yours into a cup, or are you gonna drink it?
I was gonna drink it out of it.
Well, because I was wondering if I was gonna do that too, but then I was like, if I do pour it out, I'm gonna see all the floating stuff in it. I'm gonna be disgusted, but I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, mine has definitely got stuff floating at the top.
Yeah.
My sister was like, ooh.
All right. Are we gonna open them?
I think we should, yes.
All right, let's do it. Oh my goodness! Oh, it's exploding.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's a volcano. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting.
I didn't open mine. I was like so distracted. Oh. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, like I said, the only thing I didn't bring was a towel. So I gotta open mine.
Well, it worked.
Okay.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and open yours.
Okay. I'm not gonna go like get a towel or anything, so I get like the full experience.
Oh my goodness.
It's bubbling. Oh no, it's going over. I cannot believe this. This is insane. Who would have thought?
Whoa. Oh, wow. The pressure really built up in there.
Man. Oh, it smells bad. Smells like rotting pine needles to me.
It does smell like pine needles.
Oh yeah. Kind of like citrusy.
Yeah,
I did not expect this to go on like this.
I was not expecting it to explode. I had to like move my laptop out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna pour some of this. I am in shock. Well, it's got floating stuff in it, but I'm not gonna look at that. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Are we gonna do it right?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
that's really good.
I cannot believe that at all. It's amazing.
Wow.
It's so sweet.
It is
Mine,
really sweet.
mine tastes like orange.
A little bit, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy. I
That is
cannot believe
insane.
that.
And it's just pine needles and water and sugar. That's
Hmm.
crazy.
I did not at all anticipate that. It
What?
tastes like grapefruit to me. Does yours taste like that?
It definitely tastes like some citrus, but then it ends on such like a strong pine notes that it's very much pine.
Yeah,
But wow, that actually tastes good.
it does. It tastes very good. How does yours carbonate? Like, how much carbonation do you have in each drink?
So like you can definitely tell it's fizzy, but it's not like painfully fizzy as like some sodas can be.
I would rate mine at like half of a normal soda, maybe less.
Yes. Yeah,
So,
that's about what mine is. But honestly, I feel like that's better.
yeah. And I mean, what more can you ask for?
Well, I would call that a success. What do you say?
I would too. Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. 10 out of 10.
If you blindfolded me and had me taste this, I would never tell you it tasted like pine, though. It's
Really?
like 100% grapefruit flavor.
Interesting, but you don't like grapefruit.
No, I don't mind. I wouldn't eat my grapefruit in, what was it, pancakes? Muffins?
Oatmeal.
Oh, no. Right. Yeah. But otherwise, I do like grapefruit.
Okay. So that was fun. I'm so glad we got to try that. Thank you so much, Indy, for joining the YouTube channel, the vlog today. Till next time, have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.